This week we'll finish up this set of videos on recorder basics. And remember, please feel free to stop if you need to, so that you won't miss anything. Sticking around for this third and final video means you are in for a real treat. Today I will teach you several more notes on your instrument and teach you one more song that you just might recognize. Last time, the highest note we learned to play on the recorder was B. Now I'll teach you how to play one note higher than B, the note C. You play this note by covering the hole on the back of the recorder and adding only your middle finger. That means if you want to go from C to B, there'll have to be a sort of finger switch thing going on. When one finger goes up, the other one goes down. B, C. Then you can continue putting fingers down until you finish the C scale, or C to C, like so.
C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C.
Sound familiar? Remember that there are two C's, but one is higher and one is lower. Now, let's take another look at low D and C. You probably remember me telling you to cover both holes at the same time. It turns out those other holes are for other notes. When you take low C and slide your pinky off the smaller hole, you get C sharp, a little higher. And when you take low D and slide your pinky off of that smaller hole, you get D sharp, also a little higher. If you ever see a symbol in music that looks exactly like the hashtag symbol, that's the sharp I'm talking about. When you play them in order, the notes sound like this. Kinda sounds creepy, if you let it get to you. Stop. There's an important part of playing the recorder that I need to tell you. A lot of times we need to make notes a little more clear when we play. When we want to do this, we use our tongue, and here's how. We use our tongue to start our notes and also to separate them. How we do this is we think about the way we say do, except we let air out instead of ooh. You can practice this on the straw if you still have it. This is called tonguing. When you change notes without tonguing, this is called slurring. Awesome. And now for a super easy song. You might be familiar with the English singer Ellie Goulding. She had a single release called Love Me Like You Do. If you remember the hook for that song, using those same 5 words, we can use the 3 notes we learned to play last week, B, A, and G, to play this song. In fact, most of it, you really only have to use 2 notes. So here we'll play Love me like you do, love, love, love me like you do. Here we'll use this A-G pattern 3 times. And then at the end of the hook, we go up to B when we play What are you waiting for? Let's just do that part a few times. I'll count to 3. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
What are you waiting for? Now let's play the hook all together.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Sweet. In my eyes, if you use what I taught you, you're a good beginning student and recorder ready to learn new things. I suggest that if you want to keep playing music, you should ask a parent to take you to a local music store or a nearby school and ask them about learning how to read sheet music or learning another instrument. I am so glad you could join me for these videos, and I hope you have a good time playing music. Thank you.